I need a Krabby Patty.
Down to loose pinatas. No, we need one and everybody on the birthday, so everyone needs a pinata. And what kind of pinata is better than a loose pinata? Calm down. Calm down.
Fun down, then catch up.
We've got Minnesota pinatas. We've got Delaware pinatas. Fingernail pinatas for the collectors out there.
Fun down.
Young pinatas for the adventurous. Calm down. And really cheesy pinatas. Pinatas filled with solid pinatas filled with heterosexual werewolf pinatas. Calm down. Calm down. Nacho Bell pinatas. You will want freaking pinatas. Get back parts of your body and your uterus with a scooping pinata. Calm down. How do you get there? I don't know. But you'll feel well. I have that in a pinata. You sick pinatas. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Under down, button, stop,
Old
down.
mascara there in there, baby. Used paint there in there, baby. Puffy goggles can't get up there in there, baby.
I finally realized that I can't do what I'm doing, Mr. Krabs. I'm a failure. Don't you get it, you crustacean cheapskate. I can't make a double Krabby Patty with the works. I can't put a patty on a bun with lettuce, cheese, onions, tomatoes, ketchup, mustard, pickles, and have fun together in that order. I can't put a patty on a bun with lettuce, cheese, onions, tomatoes, ketchup, mustard, pickles, and have fun together in that order.
Inside a pinata. Honor your grandma. This mother with a grandma pinata. You ever seen an old grandma in a pinata? Calm down.
I need a Krabby Patty.
Okay, I am not gonna blow it this time. Fun down, then ketchup, then mustard, then pickles. No! Fun down, then ketchup, then mustard, then pickles. No! Fun down, then ketchup, then mustard, then pickles. No! Fun down, then ketchup, then mustard, then pickles. No! No! That's not right! No! That's not right! Fun down, mustard, then ketchup, lettuce, then the pickles. No. Mustard down, bun, stop, down. Where'd the patty go? Fun down, mustard, then ketchup, lettuce, then the pickles. No. Mustard down, bun, stop, down. Where'd the patty go? Fun down, mustard, then ketchup, lettuce, then the pickles. No. Mustard down, bun, stop, down. Where'd the patty go? I got it! It's all very clear to me now, Mr. Krabs.
It is?
Yes! I finally realized that I can do it!
Stereo. Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the grand trivia stage our great leader, our grand Aquarium Emperor, the trivia master of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Triviamaster Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Hello and welcome to Grand Trivia, the only trivia show in any dimension where points do matter and losing will cost you everything.
It will.
It's Grand Trivia, the only game that punishes you for playing it.
Ha-ha!
I'm Fluval, Grand Triviamaster of the Grand Aquarium Empire, and with me, as always, is Intern Cornetto.
Hello, everyone. I'm Intern Kristie. Hello!
Ugh.
And I am displaying the suffering of
Yeah.
consuming consumable matter tonight.
Some of the suffering was how hard it was to get that open.
It was. My hands do hurt.
Talenti gelato layers.
It is a little bit frost worn. I did get this from the local corner store. I beamed down
Yeah.
to Earth.
To Earth.
Got it from a corner store.
On Earth, most foul.
And I did have to use a rubber band
That's
to get
a
it open.
gelato. Come on, says Things from the Void. Gelato's a type of ice cream.
Gelato. And it also has layers of, like, cream.
Iced cream, one might say.
It has, like, a cookie layer and a caramel
Talenti is pretty
layer.
good, but more of a gelato. I was surprised you didn't get like a Ben & Jerry's or something.
They didn't have any good ones.
Uh,
All the Ben & Jerry's were the dairy-free ones. And I can't eat those because I'm allergic to coconut.
Right.
And they have coconut in them.
yeah, gelato is ice cream. Mm-hmm. Like, it's a type of ice cream. It's a rectangle square situation. But gelato is also just the Italian word for ice cream.
Suffering. Supposedly. I know. But I did not have time. I had to beam down to the nearest spot on Earth. On your Earth. Ew. Gross.
Yeah, no,
Grotesque.
exactly. In Italian, the word for ice cream is gelato.
Wow.
Did you not know that?
No, I knew that.
Well, okay, so that's why you didn't seem amazed, per se.
Amazed, per se. Risking points to go get ice cream. Honestly, that
I
will
mean,
probably help
I was
your
gonna
chances.
say, well, I don't know. Some of these questions are ones you'll want to be here for because there are some returning questions.
Gelada.
There are returning questions at the beginning of this game.
Look, it's layers of gelada.
Yeah, and also Talenti sponsor the show.
Talenti. It's
Talenti.
talking about your talent, Fluval.
Yeah, I am Talenti.
You are very talented.
Typical American store ice cream has a very different air content, but otherwise it's, yeah, exactly. Yeah, gelato are similar. And yeah, Mask for Mask, that's gelato. Cool facts about iced cream. I like your iced cream. And if you want to play trivia about iced cream, you can go to crowd.live and enter the code KXMHW. That's KXMHW.
Okay. Klondike Bar.
Klondike.
Xylophone
Xylitol.
ice cream.
Xylitol. Like the sweetener. Moose Tracks. Hops.
Hops ice cream.
Haagen-Dazs.
Haagen-Dazs.
Hagen.
Das and
Or Halo Top.
water.
Wegmans.
Wegmans.
Wegmans food markets. They gotta have ice cream, right? Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Walnut.
Oh, walnut.
Waffle cone.
Waffle cone. There it is. There
Klondike, Xylitol, Moose Tracks, Halo Top, Waffle Cone. Mm-hmm. And if you
Warby
do,
Parker.
you'll get to play against Blue Bunny Balls, Mothman's Milkman, Saw Gelatera, Gelato Pala Koala, and Ish and Ben and Jerry's. That's
and
right.
Ben and Jerry's. We love our Ben and Jerry's here. Everyone should be supporting
In this-
them.
We love Ben and Jerry's, what you're saying? Mm-hmm. In
Because
this
Ben
house,
and Jerry.
we believe
good
in Ben and
people.
Jerry's. In this house, we do sharing, we do laughter, we do mistakes, we do real. Sometimes we do silly. We do our best, we do fun, we do grace, we do I'm sorry's. We do loud, we really well. We do hugs, we do family, we do awesome, we do love. And I don't agree with the last part. Mm-hmm. See? That's this sign.
Is there one about ice cream? $70?
Well, this is for a custom one.
Oh, so you get to decide.
Yeah, you
Okay.
decide what you. That's actually not unreasonable for and you get custom
Okay.
frame,
Yeah.
custom background,
No,
color
that's-
chart.
That's if anything kind of cheap.
Yeah. We paint houses.
We paint houses.
I thought it was like a mass-produced Michael side when I started reading it, and I was like, so I'm just dunking on it Etsy. Huh.
Honestly, all of those Etsy's are fucking
That's where
drop
we
shippers
find
anyway.
ourselves. In this house, we do second chances. We do grace. We do mistakes. We do real. We do prayers. We do I'm sorry. We do loud really well. We do hugs. We do love. We do family. That one's from Amazon. I know it's all drop shipping.
Yeah, especially if it's something like that.
Oh,
Like,
God. I just found, the in this house signs, like the yard signs?
on Reese's Cup Fusion with like the dumb
Fuck.
little like bullshit like designs.
Well, here's the libertarian in this house we believe sign.
Oh no!
In this house, we believe the news is propaganda, the state is organized crime, taxation is theft, socialism is the gospel of envy, all gun laws are infringement, and liberty is everything. Well, that makes the other one seem a lot better.
Homosexual.
Socialism is the gospel of envy, goddammit. Marty, socialism is the gospel of envy, Morty.
Oh my god.
No, we do have to have in Hershey Park's Reese's Confusion yard sign when we do
We
merch
could
again.
print it though.
We
Fluval.
could.
There is a printer in the station.
Yeah.
Graphic design is my passion.
But you
Yeah.
know what Dan Harmon affiliated show hasn't fallen off?
What?
Crapopolis on Fox.
That's right. Crapopolis.
Crapopolis.
Put it on in the background on mute.
Fox. Put it on in the background on Fox. It's not that difficult to comprehend it. Yeah, in this house, writers become agents who help Reese's security chief, Commander Cup, protect Reese's Central against which of these villains?
It's not crap. No,
No
cap.
cap. Well, and no cap, fam. You can play against Blue Bunny Balls, Mothman's Milkman, Saw Gelatera, Gelato Pala Koala, Isham Ben and Jerry's, Popsicle Walk Run, Ice Cream for Fluval, Frozen Potato Treat,
I love that one.
Cookies and Cream is Come, La Crema Helada, Bootleg Butter Pecan, and Neapolitan.
A genre parody.
What? A genre parody on my Christian Rick and Morty? Well, I never. I mean, look, every AI slop seller everywhere stole interdimensional cable from them, so what are they gonna do?
What are they gonna do?
Well, you know what you're gonna do is play our game of trivia, which is gonna start right about now. Yeah, guy turned himself into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Funniest stuff.
Funniest crap I ever seen. He turned himself into a pickle, Lois.
Fluval.
Thank you for the Roy raid,
It's
Roy
a
Martini.
Roy raid.
We're just getting our game of trivia started, so you can
It's
join.
a Roy raid. Get your ice
Yeah,
cream.
and definitely if you haven't
Get
already,
your
follow Roy.
suffering on.
Roy plays games and also does a lot of recently played a direct, an indie game direct, which was very fun. Ice cream.
Good. You should be screaming.
That's right. Roy Martini is a great way to kick off your Neo must-see TV block on Wednesdays right here on Twitch. Did you miss the trivia link? Maybe. Let me redo it and pin it this time. The trivia link is being evasive, but you can go to crowd.live and enter the game by
Klondike,
Klondike,
Xylitol,
Moose
Moose
Tracks,
Tracks,
Halo Top, or
Halo
Haagen-Dazs, and Waffle Cone. Klondike, Xylitol, Moose Tracks, Haagen-Dazs, Waffle Cone. And Void. Oh boy. I mean, I know that the show just started, but honestly, we are already, and I can't believe I'm saying this, we're already In this house,
Yes!
we believe Farscape is an Australian-American
Yes!
science fiction television series
Yes!
conceived by Rocky S. O'Bannon and produced by the Jim Henson Company and Hallmark Entertainment. Originally for the Nine Network, it premiered in North America on the Sci-Fi Channel Sci-Fi Fridays segment on 19 March 1999 at 8 p.m. Eastern as the network's anchor series. The Jim Henson Company is credited with the many alien looks, makeup, and prosthetics. Two regular characters on the show, the animatronic puppets Rigel and Pilot, were entirely Henson Creature Shop creations. Although the series was planned for 5 seasons, it was abruptly canceled after production had ended on its 4th season.
Rude.
I mean, especially when you see how it ends. Happy the anniversary, Farscape. Hello, Moya. Enjoy your adventures.
Bye, Moya.
This year, Farscape turns 26 years old, and our games turns starting now. It made sense in the actual language I spoke, but perhaps not as translated by your translator microbes. Here it goes. Question number 1. This is a returning question. Which of these characters is a real ice cream themed Marvel mutant? Creamo, Ice Cream Soldier, or Soft Serve? Which of these silly people is a real ice cream themed Mary Marvel mutant? Is it Creamo, Ice Cream Soldier, or Soft Serve? I almost made one of these my username. It is not all of the above, you fool.
I loved how earlier was you were like, I wonder what the questions could possibly be.
Yeah.
Well, it probably has something to do with the Marvel characters that have to do with ice cream.
I wonder what the
We're
questions
probably
in
going to
this...
see the Marvel Mania menu.
Yeah, I wonder what the questions could be in this ice cream trivia. Maybe the Marvel mutants and themed restaurant menus will appear.
Maybe. You don't know yet.
Eagle-eyed Hunter and the Wiz viewers were given some hints. You sure were. You gave them all Marvel No prizes as part of our cross-channel synergy. Ice Cream Soldier. Dreadlock Rasta. Also, listen to the most recent cult podcast episode, which delves into a weird, side cults that split off of Rastafarianism.
Oh, yeah.
That, had a very, very, successful marijuana running thing to the point that they were thing enterprise to the point that they were single-handedly bringing in 30% of the marijuana that was smuggled into the US.
Yeah.
And it was a notable part of Jamaica's economy.
It's a very good podcast.
Yeah, it's a great podcast for cult
You
stuff.
would love this podcast.
Yeah.
They have a great one about the cult of MAGA, and they were releasing their multi-part series in the middle. They were released a couple,
December.
and then January 6th happened, and they're like, we need to finish our series.
Yeah, I guess there's another episode in our series.
Why are you culting so loud?
And there's also one about the rare cult leader who was like, everyone, the world's going to end. I'm going to buy time on my local TV station because the world's going to end. You all need to fly here because this is where you need to be when the world's going to end. And the world didn't end. And he was like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to pay for your flights back home. I really thought it was going to end. That's on me.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to retire. I clearly don't know what I'm talking about. I shouldn't run a cult anymore.
I think I should get some mental health
I think I need some mental health help. My bad, everybody. Yeah. Which is my favorite cult story of the guy who's like, I guess I didn't know. But let's see who's saying I guess I didn't know after this question. One of you said Screamo, 6 said Ice Cream, none of you said Ice Cream Soldier, 6 of you said Soft Serve. Which means one of you is losing points. Because the correct answers are Creamo. I mean, our
Who's
Ice
losing
Cream.
points?
The only person losing points
Too many cults.
is Bitch Chocolate Chip. Bitch Chocolate Chip said Creamo.
That is a very good name.
It's a great name. But suffer, H-dub.
Suffer!
Because Soft Serve, as we've talked about before on this show. Well, also, I want to show you this before we delve into it. So, you know how this is a fandom wiki. You know how it's shitty and there's ads everywhere?
Yeah.
If you go to marvel.antifandom.com, it takes it back to the old layout. So it
Whoa.
actually looks good again. It also works with Star Wars.
Hmm.
So it's good to know. Yeah, right? So I saw it on Reddit. I saw it in a Reddit comment. Someone was like, did you know that works? I'm like, this must be bullshit. Yeah. So I went to marvel.antifandom.com and it relayed out everything to be readable. And it redirects to antifandom.com/marvel/wiki/softserve. But
Ooh,
yeah.
And you can do dark mode.
Yeah. I could. Well, it's not working. But, you know. Soft serve is a mutant who poops ice cream.
Yep.
And she has control over the flavors she produces, and so she can poop pretty much all of them. But she has since returned, and for the longest time she had one appearance in Way of X, but she has since returned in Knights of X 5, where she's in the background of a giant battle.
She's serving.
And she's not lactose intolerant. And at first, Bob Quinn stated that she had very different plumbing than regular humans, but upon further reflection, decided that her body was instead a portal to the ice cream dimension. She just happens to have a portal in her asshole. And
It
so she
happens.
really doesn't poop at all. Oh, goodbye, Apollo Koala. Thank you for buying Blog a sandwich at that show, so he was able to suffer by
We
having
hope
to choose.
that you're suffering.
I also hope you're suffering almost as much as I Scream, who is a mutant who can turn his body into any flavor of ice cream, as you see here. Absolutely. I think Apollo is soft serve.
So he can be, like, eaten. Yeah, I've never seen them in the same room together.
And he tried to infiltrate the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters on the same day as the birthday party that Professor X was that was being organized for Kitty Pryde. So Kitty Pryde's birthday party. And he overloaded Cerebro. Cerebro's like, I don't know what to do with this shit.
Yeah.
And he
Obnoxio the clown.
he helped. Yeah, he hired Obnoxio the clown, who was born to two parents who we don't know. But yeah, so he fed people. He was used for ice cream was used for charity work when the mutant nation of Krakoa sent Bishop's response team. So he transformed his body into ice cream and then fed it to children.
Wow.
Yeah. And he can even specifically turn into Banana Split. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and Ice Cream Soldier is an actual DC Comics character from World War II comics, but he has no ice cream related powers. He's just called Ice Cream Soldier. It was not clear to me why he was called Ice Cream Soldier based on my Mind Palace, but he just is called Ice Cream Soldier. See, I know everything, but that doesn't mean I can interpret all my data. But I can interpret that only Bitch Chocolate Chip got it wrong. And they lost 819 points. As we go on to question number 2. According to the UK hotel chain Premier Inn, what is the US's favorite ice cream flavor?
How do they know?
Is it birthday cake, Neapolitan, Rocky Road, or vanilla? We're going to get into how they know. Don't you worry.
Are those toilets?
Yeah.
I love it.
They look like living toilets. It's a
They
toilet.
look like
A living
little
toilet.
living toilets.
A toilet.
toilet.
A living toilet.
A living toilet.
Guy, I've Scott
Filled with
Cream
strange
and I
alien
ice cream
creatures.
soldier.
My friends.
My friends. My sprinkles. My friends.
I do also do the theme song to Farscape for my niece.
You do.
Yeah, in addition to
You know,
Kyle Gordon.
Yeah, you know what theme song I do
What?
for our niece? For your niece. I don't have a niece.
That's true.
Bop, ba-da, bop. Ba-da, bop, ba-da-da, bop, ba-da, ba. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
What? Wait,
The weirdest
what?
guy we flew. Of course, I mean, Moya probably has a living toilet too.
I suppose it technically does.
But like, it's not a separate organism.
yeah.
It's not like cherry, but a shitter in it. I don't know. I'm so what?
cherry, but a shitter in
Yeah.
it.
Like Pee-wee's living chair cherry.
Okay.
Not like the
Okay.
fruit.
I was thinking the fruit. I didn't watch.
Are you saying
Pee-wee
Lex is more
growing up.
perverted than it sounds? Because Lex is... I know Lex is pretty perverted. Or is the toilet perverted? Oh, Ice Cream Soldier just stays cool and fights well in cold later.
Oh.
Or in cold weather. It was changed to Ice Soldier later.
Oh.
BTW. The data was gathered at gunpoint from families who were enjoying ice cream. Well, let's see what Premier Inn says is America's favorite ice cream. 1 of you said birthday cake, 2 of you said Neapolitan, 5 said Rocky Road, 4 of you said vanilla. The correct answer is in fact Neapolitan.
Oh, how did they get this answer?
Neapolitan, according to them, is the favorite flavor of 29 countries, including the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. So it's North America's flavored ice cream too. Favorite ice cream.
Won the 50-50.
Premier Inn explains their methodology.
Waffling.
Premier Inn's methodology says, quote, our team of experts has analyzed Google search data for 80 different ice cream flavors around the world.
That
reveal-
doesn't give you any
Right.
answer at all.
As I say, that's very specific.
It sounds
and
like
vague
people
all
are
at once.
curious what
Yeah.
Neapolitan ice cream is.
Yeah, it's very vague and specific all together.
That is so dumb.
Yeah.
That is literally like you are getting the answer. What do they know about
Yeah,
the
see?
least? What?
And Russia doesn't have one.
Because they know what all the ice cream is. What?
No,
what
'cause
a
Google's not in
terrible and what terrible data. This is why the AI is going to take over our society.
Trinidad and Tobago's is I think Neapolitan also.
The most searched. Let's just go ahead and say the most searched on Google.
Yeah,
Not,
I mean this is like Google's Halloween thing where they rate costumes. Yeah, a staggering 46 countries would choose vanilla over any other flavor. Yeah, see, so here's the search volume.
Maybe they just Googled to make sure they're
Yeah.
spelling it.
That might be.
That very well could be.
And
It
the
very
new
well could
Neapolitan
be.
is also the UK's favorite.
Too cold.
Europe, they have
Right?
Asia, do they? And they really don't get in. Oh, they don't get into it beyond at the very beginning. This,
Yeah, why can't they just analyze sales data?
Our team of experts have right. Sales data would be so much more useful.
Or even if they were to look up, like, because there's that feature on Google where you can shop.
Sure.
So if
Yeah.
they just looked at that data, like, what are
Right.
people looking up to try and buy?
But it is specifically not that.
Insane.
So only 2 of you got it right, and Blue Bunny Balls got it right the fastest. Just barely, so they gained 707 points.
What a mean question, Fluval.
While Cum Cream lost 956 points because they got it wrong the fastest. And they answered the fastest overall, too. BBBB win. My favorite part of trivia is savaging the answers. Well, there's another answer we might get to savage because here's question 3. According to the International Dairy Foods Association's 2024 Ice Cream and Frozen Novelty Trends Survey, what was the U.S.'s favorite ice cream flavor? Was it birthday cake, Neapolitan, Rocky Road, or vanilla?
How did they get their data? Fluval, that laughter. Oh, that makes me think.
They did a survey. They surveyed
Survey.
Americans. They surveyed over
Okay.
2,200 American adults for their take on flavors, toppings, and other ice cream
Well,
preferences.
that at least is much more methodologically
Yeah.
valid.
Yeah. Hey there, cool Sheev. What ice cream would you be having? 2 Sheaves.
I don't care.
Ow.
Ow.
Mask for Mask knows where they were in 62.
Ow.
Oh, well, let's see what you all picked. 2 of you said hot dog. Ba-da-do-do-do. Hot dog. Hot dog. Ba-da-do-do-do-do. Excelsior! 2 of you said birthday cake. 1 of you said Neapolitan. 5 of you said Rocky Road. 6 of you said vanilla. Well,
What?
it's vanilla. 6 of you got it right.
Oh,
The correct answer is, in fact, vanilla. According to the oh, you're right, it is Ice Cold Sheev this week. According to the IDFA, America's top 10 are vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, butter pecan, cookie dough, cookies and cream, mint chocolate chip, Rocky Road, and peanut butter /
Wait.
PB cup.
Wait,
which-
can you say it again?
Yes.
Can you
it's
say the
number
list
one,
again?
Number 1, vanilla. Number 2, chocolate. Number 3, strawberry. Number 4, butter pecan. Number 5, cookie dough. Number 6, cookies and cream. Number 7, mint chocolate chip or bitch chocolate chip. Number 8, chocolate chip. Number 9.
If we had known it was a real survey. Also, yeah, fuck butter pecan.
Number 9,
Fuck
Rocky
it.
Road. Number 10, peanut butter and PB cup. You know, notably missing from that, Neapolitan. So where the fuck did Premier Hotels get Neapolitan from when the far more accurate survey doesn't even have it in the goddamn top 10?
Because that's what most people, they don't know what the fuck Neapolitan is.
Like,
It's like
Neapolitan
spumoni.
is...
Like, I bet they're like, wow, they really like Neapolitan, and secondly, they like spumoni. And, like, it's all bullshit
number
that hasn't been
17.
eaten since the 30s.
It's number 17. According to the IDFA, Neapolitan is number 17. See? Here they go. This is from the
Yeah.
survey. You had to pick up to 5. And so they narrowed it down with a forced top choice, but like it's so like banana pudding is so close to Neapolitan. But vanilla just
blog
like
spam, yeah.
of course it is.
Yeah. Wiz, you should do a blog spam
Show?
Oh. Just do the show, but it's all pulled from like spammy Google data.
I think it's well, yeah, for sure. I think it's also that
People think of it.
yeah, it's like Family Feud, where it's just
Yeah.
like what's the first thing that comes to mind? Like vanilla. Like I think the reason like the
It is
archetypal
Italian.
the archetypal ice cream flavors are vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. And so like of course they won.
Yeah.
It's consumer. This is just a survey. They just surveyed 2,200 Americans and said, "What's your favorite ice cream flavor?"
We can arrange
Well,
that way.
but also in San Francisco, there used to be an ice cream place that was specifically dedicated to proving that vanilla ice cream doesn't have to be boring. And they had like 4 or 5 different types of vanilla. Xanthan.
Oh yeah.
And that place.
That was cool as
Mortals
shit.
say that place is great.
That place fucking ruled. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the people who owned it lived in the They like owned the building and they lived up top so they could sell it like really fucking cheap
Yeah,
because they
now
were
it's,
just like these old fucks who were like into people understanding the depth of
Yeah.
vanilla as a flavor.
Yeah. It had
Amazing.
closed and then it closed in COVID and then came back as a trendy cafe.
Yeah. Now it's like some bullshit.
You hear that Square has a pop-up shop in Lucas?
I'm sorry, what?
You know Lucas? Lucas Ravioli?
Yeah?
Now Square has a pop-up shop.
What's in a Square pop-up shop?
It's the corner store.
What? What?
Local stuff, local merchants, like Dandelion
Oh.
Chocolate's there, like
Oh,
brands
okay.
affiliated with them have
Okay.
stuff.
That makes sense. I was like, what could they possibly sell? Like, what is special about it?
Yeah, the money app. Here we go.
I see. It's because certain interns that I know also use it primarily.
Square
to
opens the corner
sell
store in
their
San
small
Francisco's
goods.
Mission District, creating new community hub for local business. So for a month, it's a pop-up with local businesses to gather.
For a month.
For a month. Well, they're going to announce their future plans later, which is probably it won't be in
Right.
Lucas.
Right? Wouldn't that be nice,
Yeah.
Wiz? Be like the people in Ferndale in that make special trips to get cash
they have events
for your small
They
businesses.
have events here. Say they have the launch party, open for business in the Mission. Hear real stories
Yeah.
and tips on what it takes to launch locally. From supply to service, meet the partners powering your operations, local legacies. Learn how longtime Mission businesses got their start.
It's like it would be nice
Yeah.
if it wasn't so
Oh, shit.
astroturfed feeling.
Oh shit, an AstroTurf merch masterclass?
Yeah.
Everyday AI, Best Friends X Open Table, the collab you've been waiting for.
Like, I feel like it's gonna be a bunch of, like, rich fucks who, started their businesses in the 80s, like, giving advice to no one.
Not
like,
all of it will be, but there will definitely be a contingent that's that. Because there's
it
going to
really
be...
just feels astroturfed. Like, it would be cool.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if this was happening at a craft fair that I happened to be at, and it was, like... those vendors, like, that would be sick. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be a lot of tech founders hobby companies.
Exactly. Like, it's it sucks to hustle for tips and stuff. Like, everyone legit is broke. Like,
but you know what's not broke?
Yeah.
You know what's not broke?
Business brain is poison.
Oh, and Blue Bunny Balls got the most points on that. It's super vanity business stuff, though. Yeah. No, everyone is broke for sure.
Well,
except
also
me.
that it's Dandelion,
I'm not
which,
broke.
like, Dandelion chocolate
is a hobby company from some.
It's a hobby
people.
company.
It's good chocolate.
It's good
is
chocolate.
what humans say.
It's, like,
I think it's disgusting.
Cool, because they have, like, the whole, like, machinery and, like, factory where they do it all, and you can get, like, a really cheap tour, and you can
Intern
sit
Forest.
at the factory and look at all their bullshit. But it's a toy company.
Yeah.
And I might have it on good fucking repose that they have fucked over some of the artists that they got to make their rappers.
That makes sense. And
so if you're in San Francisco, you can skip the Dandelion.
The tour was fun. Intern Forest had to wear a beard net.
Yeah, it's perfectly okay. It's like fun and cool, but like once I learned
you know
that
about the
they
seedy underbelly.
fucked over, like, and these were like rich assholes who
Yeah.
fucked them over,
Yeah.
not like, it's not like, oh whoops, like we're all broke and I genuinely forgot.
Exactly.
It was like, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Though
a bummer.
to be fair, broke people tend not to fuck each other over.
That does tend to be the case, yeah. And you know who's broke in terms of points?
Yeah.
Mothman's Milkman, because they lost 854 points on that question. But Blue Bunny Balls once again gained the most points, and so that's why it's no surprise that they're in first place on our leaderboard. With La Crema Helada in second, Ice Cream for Fluval in third, Ish and Ben Jerry's in fourth,
right.
Gelato Pala Koala in fifth. Honestly,
$7 cocktails is so affordable, Mask.
Yeah, Mask.
You have no fucking idea how it is in the bag.
San Franciscans will look at that and go $7. Oh, $17. It was supposed to be 17. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like a normal amount to pay for a fancy cocktail in San Francisco.
That's
I was
still-
like
that's still on the
$7,
more-
and you can't get a beer for $7.
No.
Fuck, at a dive.
No, at a dive you can.
At a dive you can.
At a dive you can
At
get
a dive you
$2
can
gin
get a
and tonics.
beer. Can you?
There's a dive in Oakland that was doing like $2 gin and tonics a couple years ago at least.
Damn.
I know, because
But what were
they
they
were strong.
called?
they were gin
Merchants?
and tonics. What?
What bar was this?
I think it was the Carey House.
Oh, the Carey House, yeah. Check them out. They're a great little dive. But boy, are they divey.
It's a great little dive, but maybe stay out of the bathrooms.
They do corned beef and hash.
Corned beef hash, and for St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
They go hard for St. Patrick's Day. They do corned beef and hash.
And they're connected to an Indian restaurant.
Yeah, they're connected to an
so
Indian
sometimes
restaurant that's
there's, like,
apparently good.
really good Indian
Yeah.
food.
But again, I find it all disgusting. It's all matter consumption and beneath me.
Weenie?
cocktail
a single
weenie.
cocktail weenie.
A single cocktail weenie, yeah.
I was like, there's a bar called Molly Stone's. Isn't that the name of the fancy
Yeah,
ass
that's the fancy
fucking-
grocery store that one of them had an animatronic scene that we talked about on a previous grand trivia. The one in Palo Alto, in fact. And you know what else we've talked about before?
Corn.
The International Dairy Food Association's 2024 Ice Cream and Frozen Novelty Trends Survey.
Oh.
Because they didn't just survey the American public.
Oh, who'd they survey?
According to the International Dairy Foods Association's 2024 Ice Cream and Frozen Novelty Trends Survey, what was Capitol Hill staffers' favorite ice cream flavor? Birthday cake, coffee, cookie dough, or the blood of the innocent?
Seed Bean was murdered.
Because,
on
of course,
camera.
this is the Dairy Association, the dairy food industry's lobbying group.
potatoes. That's wise.
So according to the International Dairy Food Association's 2024 Ice Cream and Frozen Novelty Trend Survey, what was Capitol Hill staffers' favorite ice cream flavor? Birthday cake, coffee, cookie. You're right. So it's not what's their actual favorite. It's what did they say? Congressional staffers said what is their favorite ice cream flavor. Well, your answers are in. Let's see what everyone.
Blood.
One of you said birthday cake, 5 said coffee, 6 said cookie dough, 1 said the blood of the innocent. The correct answer is, in fact, cookie dough.
Oh, good job, everyone.
So good job to 6 of you, at least.
How did you know? What made you think that?
I mean, they had a 25% chance of getting right. I think they just guessed. And it's like...
They just guessed? Or were they like, that looks like the best, like, flavor? Damn it! What did you think it was, Wiz?
It was also the only one of those that was in the IDFA's top 10.
One of you, though, did choose Blood of the Innocent, and I think they should get points.
Blood of the Innocent is a topping on their cookie dough ice cream and not the actual flavor.
Actually, I think you should give points to Blood of the Innocent
you're right.
for their
You're
bravery.
right. I did.
Yes!
So that was, and it's not mercy, it's just, you're right, that's what their actual flavor is. Well, Wiz, you're not super far off because their top 5 is number 1, cookie dough, number 2, cookies and cream, number 3, mint chocolate chip, number 4, birthday cake, number 5, coffee. So as you can see,
the top 5?
yeah, I did number 1, number 5, and number 4.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, but 6 of you did guess it, so I guess you could guess it, Wiz. I guess you could guess it.
I used to love birthday cake ice cream, but I've had it recently, and it was way too sweet.
Yeah, it's fallen off, fam.
I think I've gotten old. Who said Blood of the Innocent?
Intern Forrest hasn't gotten old in that case because he'll still eat all sorts of sweet shit. Looking at the energy drinks Emily got versus Forrest got, Emily got these like strawberry apricot ones. Forrest is like, oh, that one tastes like a popsicle? Hell yeah. Oh, that one tastes like a Jolly Rancher? Sure, man. Let's do it, baby. We're already drinking way too much caffeine.
Let's do it.
And, you know...
It's too sweet.
But that wasn't, you know, they didn't just ask...
But who did Blood of the Innocent?
Oh, I don't know.
But...
I mean, I know,
you
but...
can know.
I know.
Will you tell me?
Maybe. No, I'll tell you.
Please.
I'll tell you.
Please.
It was...
Fluval, please.
Why don't I see them?
Please,
Why don't I see who they are?
Fluval,
Oh, it was
please.
cookies and cream is cum. Yeah, there they said blood of the innocent.
Hell yes!
Oh, yeah, cookies and cream is cum.
Hell yes!
And also, you know, like I said, sure, they asked Congress what their favorite ice cream was, but they also asked... They also asked the American people to say, what ice cream flavor do you think best describes the U.S. Congress? And the number 1 winner of that was Rocky Road. Anything but smooth. And here are all of the options they gave.
Is Greg Stone
I like the
playing trivia with
0.4%.
us?
I like the 1.4% were like not a fan of ice cream.
Cookies and Kim.
Here we go.
Fred Durst.
So yeah, they had to choose up to 5 options for their favorite flavor.
Wah, wah.
And then you had to choose one favorite. What is your favorite? Which of the following, if any, is your favorite type of ice cream novelty?
A cone is
Cone.
called a
Yeah,
novelty?
cone beat sandwich.
Oh.
Cone beat sandwich.
Interesting.
And then here are their favorite
I don't know that
toppings.
use of the word.
Their favorite topping is hot fudge.
I did it all for the cookie.
Number 2 is whipped cream. Or number 2 is sprinkles. Number 3 is
Is
whipped
that
cream.
you, a ghost bro?
Did it all for the cookie. Which nut do you want to have in your ice cream? Which fruit?
Salt.
Here we go. Considering the choices below, which ice cream flavor do you think best describes the United States Congress? Rocky Road, anything but smooth. Butter pecan, rich and nutty.
I hate that they came up with their own like little jokes.
You hate strawberry, refreshing and sweet. Coffee, bold and energizing. Vanilla, timeless and
Poison.
versatile. Neapolitan, I think my Congress is diverse and representative. Mint chocolate chip, my Congress is cool but balanced, or cool and balanced. I think my Congress is like chocolate, indulgent and reliable. I think my Congress is like cookies and cream, greater than the sum of its parts. I think my Congress is like pistachio, unique and contentious.
How about more evil than the sum
I
of
think
its
my
parts?
Congress is like banana split down the middle. I think my banana split's not an ice cream flavor; it's an ice cream presentation method. I think my Congress is like salted caramel, refined but sticky. Sounds like they want to fuck Congress.
I know, right?
Number 1 was Rocky Road, anything but smooth. And number 2 was
Don't
cookies and
know.
cream, greater than the sum of its parts. And number 3 was banana split down the middle. Wow, waka waka. The least was indulgent and reliable.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Yeah.
indulgent. I'll give them that our Congress is self-indulgent. But reliable? Yeah, my favorite flavor, I don't know. Such a weird thing to be like, I don't want to make anyone mad. I don't know what my favorite flavor
Like, I'm
of ice
not just
cream
gonna
is.
leave it blank.
It's such a Skinner move.
Yeah.
Why can't we just say all of the flavors are great? But, you know what we can't say
What?
is that in first place is none other than Blue Bunny Balls.
Bunny Balls.
Because they also got the most points on that question, gaining 887, while Neapolitan lost the most, losing 734.
Ha 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 ha!
Which takes us now. Goodbye. Say goodbye to the International
goodbye.
Dairy Foods Association's 2024 Ice Cream and Frozen Novelty Trend Survey.
Goodbye.
Because
survey.
question 5 has
Bye.
nothing to do with it, finally. With
Goodbye.
question 5.
Goodbye.
What is the name of Dairy Queen's ice cream mascot? Curly Top, Dairy King, Ike Cream, or Sir Soft Serve? What is the name of Dairy Queen's ice cream mascot? Curly Top, Dairy King, Ike Cream, or Sir Soft Serve? That is true. For a while, it was Dennis the Menace.
What does their mascot look like?
Like an ice cream cone.
Oh. Congress, this is the ice cream flavor that makes me so tired.
I like Ike Cream. Ike Cream is good.
Cream.
No, Wiz. Well, yeah. In the 90s, for a while, it did look like Dennis the Menace because it was Dennis the Menace.
Oh.
What is the name of Dairy Queen's non-Dennis the Menace ice cream mascot? Curly Top, Dairy King, Ike Cream, or Sir Soft Serve?
Sir Soft Serve.
Sir Soft Serve.
1971 to 2002.
Okay, well, that's not what I'm asking about. Now, is
Andrew
it?
Dice Cream.
Andrew Dice Cream is very good. Well, here was Dennis the Menace.
It is a surprising amount of time.
See, there's Dennis.
There he is. Yeah.
That was really good, Ghost Bro. Well, let's see what you picked. 9 of you said Curly Top. That's right. How did you know it's Curly Top?
Hickory Dickory Cream. How did you know it's Curly Top? Well,
Yeah.
their whole thing is that they
Have a
have
curly
the
top.
curly
Yeah.
top.
Yeah, that's why. That's why that was their mascot.
Yeah.
Because the ice cream in your picture had a curly top. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to skip over one of the mascots, but they've had a lot of weird mascots
Well,
over the years.
why? Why?
You'll see why. Number 1 is Curly the Clown.
Okay.
He was one of the earliest who was a creepy giant clown who appeared on neon signs in the 40s and 50s, a decade before Ronald McDonald. I'm going to go to the fucking lips. Curly the Clown is depicted as an animated clown in a red suit.
Okay.
This is the one we're skipping because it was just an
Oh,
Inuit person.
Jesus.
Little Miss Dairy Queen.
Okay.
Dilly Bar.
What the fuck?
Or it's
Bring back Dilly Bar.
It's a living cowboy ice cream bar.
What the fuck? Bring it back. Bring back Dilly. Right.
That's like an ice cream. It's like a Klondike bar served on a stick. And then the floating lips. When Dairy Queen was like, what if we just did Rocky Horror? You know?
Lavender blue, deli.
So the lips went back to 1970s also.
Lavender green.
Which Intern Forrest was not aware. Intern Forrest didn't realize that the 2000s floating lips were bringing back the mascots. They were floating lips in the 70s too, which is like,
cold.
which came first, Rocky
blood
Horror?
in cold
But which came first?
blood.
Which came first, Rocky Horror's floating lips or Dairy Queen's floating lips?
Dairy Queens?
I mean, we have to find out, don't we?
Well, because the Rocky Horror ones didn't happen until the movie. Right? Because those were a movie thing.
Yeah.
Search backpacking.
So, okay. Here. So they first appeared
Rocky
in
Horror
a
Picture
brazier.
Show was 75.
Okay. So they first appeared in a brazier ad in 1978.
What
So
is
Rocky Horror was
brazier?
first. It's the non-ice cream part of Dairy Queen.
What the fuck?
The non-ice cream part of Dairy Queen when they served burgers and stuff was brazier because it's like a thing you cook meat on.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It's a portable heater. It's like the portable heater that you
There
put a
was
grill
a
on.
separate name?
Yeah.
Why? Look, lips. Right? Right, Roy? Why? Fluval, you do sound crazy right now, Fluval. They do not look very...
The original don't, but the new ones are very RHPS. See?
Look, backpack. What the fuck? What a dumb name for any place.
And like that one, it looks like they are saying, hey, we feature the brazier burger.
Brazier
this one-
sounds like that word is pronounced differently, but
Yeah.
I don't know how it's pronounced.
Intern Forrest
Like-
ate at Dairy Queen a lot and ordered the off-menu root beer shake regularly.
Like, I had ice cream from Dairy Queen. There was one in San Rafael, and once my friends
Yeah.
could drive, that's a place where we went.
Intern
So I
Forrest.
guess it wasn't until I was like
Intern Forrest ate at the
16.
one in V-Town. You know, Vallejo.
All the signage?
I've shown so much signage that has brazier on it.
My brain just missed it.
Brazier.
My brain assumed that it
Brazier.
was a fully
Brazier.
separate place that maybe sold car parts.
It's not on... It's been phased out more recently, too.
Because it's stupid.
Yeah.
Yes! It sounds like Frasier.
It absolutely does. And then they went,
Brazier
because then they switched to
Crane.
like DQ Grill and Chill. Also, like when they stopped being Dairy Queen and became DQ,
Yeah.
they also sort of retired.
Chinatown.
But see, look at this. They did newspaper ads with like the Super Brazier Chili Dog. And so it's Scrumpdiddlyicious
Warren
is nearly a
Buffet's
foot long
favorite
and topped
treat.
with chili at the Dairy Queen Brazier store.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
Grill and chill.
That's the new one, yeah.
Okay. Huh.
And they also had floating lips.
Oh, show us the lips.
We did, see?
Look at those lips.
And then Dennis the Menace.
Okay.
And then the Blizzard Wizard.
Oh, I like him.
Because they added the Blizzard in 1985, and so the Blizzard Wizard was specifically the Blizzard mascot.
Wiz, was he a friend of yours?
And they sold Blizzard Wizard toys.
the Blizzard Wizard.
Yeah. And then
That
but
is
now-
also true, Mask.
That's true. And then they turned the Blizzard Wizard into what they call people who make blizzards. If you work
Wow.
at Dairy Queen and you make blizzards, your official job title is you are a Blizzard Wizard.
I hate that. That's like being a customer service ninja.
Absolutely. And then here's Curly Top
Actual
Cone.
job title I had once.
Here's Curly Top.
Bring back the Blizzard Lizard.
Yeah. Curly Top
Blizzard
was...
Wizard.
They
Yes,
did, they did
Rip.
released
He died?
the Blizzard Wizard, yeah.
Wow, they didn't just fire him. He died.
He died.
That's
They
so
even made
sad.
plush Curly Top cones.
That looks so ugly.
Curly Top looks ugly to you?
Yeah.
How dare you?
The fluffy one.
The curly top cone?
Yeah. Rip to a
The
real
plush?
one,
Did you look up the
honestly.
plush?
I'm looking at it, aren't I?
No, that's that's an inflatable.
Oh, show me the plush.
No, that's an inflatable one by the drive-through.
Sucking too many cold cocks. Frasier.
This is the plush.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute enough. Brazier.
Baby, I hear the bras are calling. I bet I can guess the size. That's a reference to Wiz's X gene, where his mutant power unlocked while working on a bra company. But yeah, those were the strange mascots of Dairy Queen. As we now go to our strange leaderboard, where La Crema Helada has taken first place because Blue Bunny Balls got it wrong the fastest.
Ooh.
Losing 857 points, falling from first place.
Ah,
while Frozen Potato Treat gained the most points, getting
Damn, it
837
went
points.
all the way down to 4?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Got it. See, now, Blue Bunny
But
Balls.
still the fastest.
That's true. And Blue Bunny Balls, here's my tip. Get it right.
Oh, yeah. That's
If you're
a good,
wondering
that's
how
a
to
good
win
tip.
in this game, you get the answers correct. Mm-hmm. I know it's confusing to lowly third-dimensional beings, but, it's not nearly... Law. It's not nearly as confusing as... That's right, it's our wacky ticket...
I was wondering if anyone saw that.
Oh, I saw it. It's our wacky ticket reunification game. This is not a raffle. No monetary anything was... no monetary... no money was given to enter, and nothing of real monetary value is being given out. All you receive, if you match these tickets, is the satisfaction of knowing these two tickets that would rather be apart are being forced to be together, much like Dairy Queen and Brazier, before they finally got it together and became Grill and Chill.
They got a divorce.
Well, they still have all the food, though.
Oh. Well,
I guess,
then
yeah, they
it
got a
sounds
divorce
like
and they didn't sign a prenup.
Brazier just transitioned, but
Brazier
Dairy
transitioned
Queen
to Grill and
loved
Chill.
them anyways. Dairy Queen was just like, you know what? Like,
Yeah.
turns out I'm bi.
You have
Our
9
first
tickets left
ticket.
to Force Togetherness on. We also found more.
We found more.
The correct answer is strat, second only to the going to bed strat. Well, that's true. Well, you still had to get an answer correct
A modern love story.
first.
It is.
Well, not always. I guess sometimes people could win with...
Love by corporate entities.
Yeah.
Yes.
And happy last show before Pride Month, by the way.
Happy last show before Pride Month. Our first ticket. 396637.
396637. 396637.
Our next one.
Yes.
3969.
Nice.
00.
Okay.
Gay.
Remember when you got one that had a 69 and a 666?
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was cool. What if
Next
this
one.
show just turned into the Chris Farley show, but it was like, remember when you pulled a ticket that had 69 and 666 on it?
That was cool.
That was cool. What's ticket 3?
Right? 3969.
Wow.
41.
Ooh.
3969.
Does my voice sound more ragged after doing that? Yeah, it does.
396712. Boring.
396712.
Next 3966.
Okay.
21.
That was almost promising.
Almost promising. Almost promising. Moxie asks, Grumpy Fish, why you so grumpy? Well, Grumpy Fish?
Because...
Oh.
No, because, I mean, look, there's...
I thought you were going to say because 789.
No. That's just a big question.
Why Grumpy Fish so grumpy?
Why is Grumpy Fish so grumpy? I mean, it's like... People keep... I have to do a whole trivia about food. And I don't eat food. I live
Yeah.
off suffering and vibes.
Yeah, just explain that to Moxie.
So explain that to Moxie.
Yeah, the grumpy fish consumes suffering, and ice cream is the opposite of suffering. And in fact,
So I guess grumpy fish don't like ice cream is essentially the
Grumpy
way.
fish don't
Grumpy
like
fish
ice
doesn't like
cream.
ice cream is the main way to do it. Redactron says he got one.
oh, you did? Wait, which one
712.
did you
Redactron
get?
has 712.
712. Okay.
Intern
712.
Forrest is lactose intolerant and it doesn't stop him.
Thank you, everyone. I did absolutely miss it.
Maybe everyone would prefer if it had stopped him, but it doesn't.
If what did what?
If being
what?
lactose intolerant stopped Intern Forrest.
Oh no, that does not stop him.
No. No, he's just crop dusting all over the place for a while.
What did Wiz say? What was so funny?
He's grumpy because he ain't getting no play.
Oh!
I don't want play, Wiz.
Oh!
I'm also not about play.
Is it because smoking the reefer gets
I did not get that was a
unlocks
child.
the Joker out of you?
I did not fully understand that Moxie was a child.
I did. Can Moxie hear us right now? I need to ask that question before saying what I'm going to say. Because having dealt with a literal 5-year-old recently,
I don't know human ages.
I respect a parent's ability to control what their child hears to a degree.
Oh no. What,
Can they hear?
What did you do?
Can they hear?
Maddie is furiously muting stream.
They hear.
Do not read my comment to Moxie. What do you mean?
Well, I was gonna say.
No,
should-
not you. I was gonna say, Wiz, your comment is just how someone's grumpy because they don't get to play at the park.
Yeah.
That's perfectly appropriate.
Now he's a thought.
They're just like who wouldn't be frustrated if you want to go to the park and you can't go to the park? Like, of course, it's naturally, it's natural to be frustrated.
No one tell
When you
Moxie
wanna
the
go to the
realities
park.
of life on this trip.
And you can't go to the park. It's natural
No
to be
one tell
frustrated.
them. What I was gonna say is you should beg your dad for, or the adult
Me?
that is asking you,
Oh.
or the adult that
What?
is guarding you for some iced cream. But I know that would cause literal, like, you're splitting screams from the 5-year-old that I know,
would.
and they would not forget it.
No.
There is nothing that could make
No.
that child forget the idea that ice cream
no.
could exist.
Truly, even Pokemon Unite doesn't distract from ice cream, and it distracts from most things.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm not going to put that on any adult that is responsible for that child.
Yeah, so Moxie, I hope you can't hear us, but if you can, it's because I don't like ice cream, but I have to do a whole show about ice cream.
Yeah. That's why Grumpy Fish so
And that's
grumpy.
why Grumpy Fish so grumpy.
I love that though. I
Yeah.
love that you're Grumpy Fish.
I am Grumpy Fish. Hopefully, I will one day be on as many shirts as Grumpy Cat.
Grinding Pokemon Scarlet over here. Well, if you want to play with a 5-year-old, I know one that likes wrecking goofs.
That's Pokemon Unite, not Pokemon Scarlet.
They're always like, will you play Intern Emily?
Oh, yeah, how
and
did that
Intern Emily
translate?
is like, I don't play games.
How did my long ramble translate, Maddie?
Yeah, how did that
How
translate?
did that translate? Also, do they like my hat?
Ooh, do they like the hat?
Do they like this hat?
Calling Fluval Grumpy Fish is like when that kid sent in a drawing of MST3K and called the crow
Yeah.
art.
It's very much like that, Sleepy Zane.
There's an ice cream truck that went by my grandparents' house. My
Whoa.
grandparents told my cousin that it was a music truck.
Well, her takeaway is that she's the star of a movie now, so I'd say it landed.
Oh, she is.
Yes, she is the star of this show.
She is. She is very much the star of a movie.
I'm dying that Wiz responded that to a kid. Oh, Wiz World Live. That's so funny, though, that they said it was a music truck.
Yeah, it's the music truck.
That truck just goes around playing.
It brings music to the people. Isn't that nice?
It brings one song.
It brings one song.
It's like the Cantina Band. It plays one song.
It's a movie show.
Oh yeah,
Song
from Brave Little Toaster.
Toaster.
I thought Maddie was calling himself Moxie. That's fair.
Oh.
That's fair. You know what else is fair? Not this trivia, but here comes question number 6. Which ice cream company invented chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream in 1984? Is it Baskin Robbins, Ben & Jerry's, Haagen-Dazs, or Mitchell's ice cream?
One got dragged out of a fucking congressional
That's
hearing?
true. Yeah, one of the
What was
founders.
it
One
that
of
he got dragged
a
out of
congressional
for
hearing, yeah.
speaking fucking easy truth?
Yeah. It was Ben or Jerry got pulled out of a hearing.
So everyone buy Ben and Jerry's ice cream. Just saying.
It was Ben. Ben Cohen.
Ben.
Ben!
Wow.
Ben!
It is only from 84.
Yeah.
Before that, they didn't have the technology to put cookie dough into ice cream. They would do it and it would just explode.
Yeah, it would just explode in the
Like, there
shower
were
of sparks.
so many deaths. Like,
Hello, I'm being told Wiz is harassing children. So you're saying the gift on the left is accurate? We are living in 1984? I am. Well, let's see what
we're
you
in
picked.
1984. There's still time. Someone murder Reagan.
What do you mean? there's-
Oh wait,
He-
who was president in 1984?
I mean, he was.
Okay, yeah, someone murder him.
No, he was halfway through his first. He was through his first term. He was going for his second term. The one where
Okay,
he
but
won.
we could murder him.
The one where he won
still.
every state but one.
Okay, but still, he could get murdered. It might help some things.
Maybe. I mean, I'm not defending Reagan.
Yeah, I heard you, but failed.
Ah, damn.
Ugh.
Gosh darn it. Anyway,
darn
let's see what you.
it.
Austin is just mad because he ain't getting no play.
He ain't getting no
He
play.
can't go to the park. He wants to go on the swings and he can't.
Can't do it.
But 4 of you said Baskin Robbins. That's true, exactly. 4 of you said Baskin Robbins. 6 of you said Ben & Jerry's. 3 of you said Haagen-Dazs. 2 of you said Mitchell's Ice Cream. This is a recurring question, by the way.
Hinkley had a vision.
And, and the correct answer is... Yeah, maybe you just caused Hinkley. And the correct answer is Ben & Jerry's. As Ben & Jerry's puts it, quote, "We created chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream after a fan anonymously suggested it at our first scoop shop. And it's since become an ice cream legend. They started selling the flavor in pints in 1991, and by 1992 it made up 20% of the company's sales."
Damn. Good for them. Good for them. The anonymous fan was marijuana.
Yeah, it was Mary Jane. And now they're owned by Unilever.
It's good shit. They're owned by Unilever.
Yeah, they sold Ben & Jerry's sold Ben & Jerry's to Unilever. And so it's a lot. It's not as...
Okay, so buying Ben & Jerry's doesn't financially support Ben or Jerry.
No, he did release... He went rogue and released an ice cream at one point.
Oh, that's cool. I guess you can just support him by, like, speaking out against
he, like, had at
murdering
one point-
children
He at
en
one
masse in maybe what one might call a genocide.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, he had made...
Yeah, they don't really need the money.
They're fine. Yeah, he made Ben's Best as a fundraiser for a candidate he liked.
Zuckermania?
Zuckerman's Zuckermania. Mapled Vermont strawberry chunks gently folded into
not
Zuckerberg.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Because he progressively backs a bunch of people.
Fish food, excellent flavor. Cherry Garcia, though, ooh, that's what I would have got if they had it.
I wouldn't have gotten any of them.
I mean, that's true.
Yep.
You probably would have gotten one just to throw it away, like in front of some children.
That's true. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Get some suffering.
Yeah. I'm slamming chocolate covered strawberry right now.
Ooh,
Cherry Garcia, H-Dub's fave. I mean,
yeah.
Intern Forrest usually just gets whatever the chocolatiest flavor he can see is. It's not loyalty to one specific flavor as much as a general vibe. He doesn't get the Tonight Dough.
Oh, because of Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah.
That's fair.
I get American Dream sometimes because of the good old days when...
It's also really tasty.
It's also very good, but with the good old days when he was wrist strong.
wrist strong.
But now let's go to our leaderboard where La Crema Helada is in first. Bootleg Butter Pecan in second. Popsicle Walk Run in third. Frozen Potato Treat in fourth. And Cookies and Cream in His Cum in fifth. Our erstwhile leader, Blue Bunny Balls, has fallen to 12th. And a new player, Hagen D's Nuts, has joined our game of trivia.
Nuts!
And More Like Big Fart has returned from last week.
Hagen D's
And
Nuts!
Neapolitan gained the most points on that question, getting 795, while More Like Big Fart lost the most, losing 877. I love that we are just earnestly ice cream posting in chat. Well, you know, what else did a lot of earnest posting?
What?
Excelsior! It's me, Stan the Man Lee.
Stan the Man!
Because the next question is all about Marvel Mania. Which of these Marvel characters had an ice cream blast on the Marvel Mania menu? Blizzard, Iceman, Loki, or Ymir the Frost Giant? Was it Blizzard, Iceman, Loki, or Ymir the Frost Giant? Excelsior!
I really like that gif, Stan.
It's me as all of my genius Marvel characters that I created all alone.
All alone.
No one contributed to any of my creations. Only me, Stan the Man Lee. Jack Kirby did nothing. Though I'll later grudgingly admit that he actually did quite a bit. Is he man a monster? And it says cameos no more because I beefed it. Enough said. But I can still be channeled by Grand Triviamaster Fluval.
That's
Yes,
true.
I am a comic book auteur. Only I had the courage to go, where's Iron Man's nose? When I saw
Where is
artists
it?
drawing his mask, and then they gave him a nose, and I said, why does he have a nose? And they said, we'll get rid of the nose. And what I meant was there should be room for the nose behind the faceplate, but they thought I meant he should have a nose. Iceman is canonically the sequel to Ice Ice Baby. Says Trillist Pug. Jim Varney stays earnest posting. You hear that, Vern?
Who's Jim Varney?
Ernest? Ernest P. Worrell? Ernest goes to camp.
Oh, that guy. Is he a good person?
He's dead.
Oh, that's too bad.
He was Slinky Dog in Toy Story.
Aw. Wasn't there Galactus ice cream dish also? I don't know. Might be a future question.
Jim Varney was an accomplished mountain dulcimer player and played the instrument on the last episode of the Chevy Chase show.
Oh. I was thinking Iceman isn't the sequel to Ice Ice Baby. Ice Boy is the sequel to Ice Ice. Well, first Ice Toddler. And then
Wow.
Ice Boy.
First Ice Fetus.
And then Ice... I mean, I don't know if I want to count that as a person yet.
I'm not counting it as a person. I'm not counting it as a person.
Okay.
I'm counting it as a
Okay.
weird, fucked up little Eraserhead baby made of ice.
Ice Ice Fetus. Life begins at Iceception.
Stop. Take out the IUD and listen. Okay, take it back. You're right. Ice Fetus doesn't count. Ice Baby, Ice Toddler, Ice Boy, Ice Tween,
Ice Tween.
Ice Teen,
Ice Teen. Ice
Ice Man.
Young Man.
Ice Young Man, Ice
Ice
Middle-Aged Man, Ice Middle Manager,
Man. Ice Middle Manager. Ice Creepy Old Man.
Ice Giza,
Ice Giza.
and then Ice Skeleton.
The ice spice must flow.
I get it, LA has a lot of coke. It sure does!
It sure
But
does.
now let's see what you answered on this silly question. 2 of you said Blizzard, 9 of you said Iceman, 4 of you said Loki, and 1 of you said Ymir, the Frost Giant. Now, how does it feel to get things wrong about a menu you have seen so many times? There's not that many pages in this menu, and yet you don't retain it with a photographic memory like you should.
He's just a little ice guy.
Oh, this is the kids menu. I want the adult. I want the adult menu.
Ice guy. Feels bad
Good.
every time.
It should feel bad.
Is it Blizzard?
And thank you to Imgur. I
Oh,
should download
hello,
all these, so if
Troll.
Imgur takes it down, I still have access to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I should print out my own Marvel Mania menu now that we're talking about
Oh, that's such a good idea,
Yeah.
Fluval.
it. So here we go. You go back past the astonishing appetizers, past the pulse-pounding pizzas and powerful pastas. Don't stop at the galactic green sensational soups, the sidekicks, or even the sandwiches, enough said, let alone the superhero burgers, lightning skewers, and ever-loving entrees.
Wow,
You-
the quality gets so much better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get to the diabolical desserts, where you have Blizzard's Ice Cream Blast, which gives you a choice of vanilla bean, dark chocolate, white chocolate, raspberry, or Butterfinger all rights reserved crunch ice cream. Try a taster of all 4 fantastic flavors for $4.50. There's also Chocolate Carnage, Blastars, Ballistic Butterfinger Bread Pudding, the Sinister 6-layer cake, the Latverian Strawberry Shortcake, and, regrettably, Fin Fang Foom Fruit Fajitas. We shouldn't have done that. I don't have a ukulele, but
Yes.
it's me, Stan the Man Lee, here apologizing because in the Marvel Mania in 1997, we introduced the Fin Fang Foom Fruit Fajitas, and we shouldn't have done that. We didn't need to reference that character.
Did you come up with that character, Stan?
Probably.
You need to get out your little banjo. What is
ukulele.
it? Ukulele.
It is not a banjo.
Oh, I'm
Do
so
not besmirch-
sorry.
Steve Martin doesn't have to apologize that much.
That's true.
He plays the banjo all the time. This is Blizzard, Donald Gill. And it's times like this that don't make me feel so much like a so-called supervillain.
Banjo!
But instead, like a kid again. One that's waited all day for his parents to leave home so he can invite his buddies over and throw a party he's not supposed to. Of course, in this case, my parents are the Avengers!
All of them?
Excelsior!
Oh, I love the idea that the Avengers are all like one big poly family.
They are a polycule!
And they just like are raising a child. And am I just describing something that has like a ton of fics under in AO3?
No, that's more the X-Men.
But I feel like there's a lot of fics on AO3.
Oh, there must be fixed, but the X-Men
of the
really were a
poly
polycule in the
Avengers.
Krakoa era.
I also
Wolverine-
love that.
Wolverine, Jean, and Cyclops lived together, and there were hallways connecting all of their bedrooms. No,
I
Jean and
love
Cyclops
that.
had a bedroom, and Logan had a... No, it was on one side, Logan's bedroom, in the middle, Jean's bedroom, and on the right, Scott's bedroom.
I love
So
that.
they could go in the middle and have 3 ways with Marvel Girl, and then go retire to their bedrooms. Did Logan and Scott fuck? Probably.
Probably. But I don't know if they fucked without her there, because then it would be gay, even though, like, they're making eye contact with each other while it's happening. Like, yeah. They did in the fanfic I read! Good for them. Good for them. Good for them.
And there's a Reddit post complaining that people hate it. It's like, it's left in the background a little bit, But like, I mean, know.
Oh, the fact that they
polyness.
are all fucking?
But
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
know.
Oh, yeah. They all fuck.
And like, where is the map of their house?
I gotta see that hallway. I gotta see how their rooms adjoin like a hotel suite.
There we go. The summer house. No, not that one. Ugh.
Ooh.
No, it is. Where's the damn summer house layout?
Who's your bub? Who's your bub?
Look,
Thank you for
I'm
your
the best at
service.
what I do, and sometimes what I do is very pretty. Here we go.
Ooh, okay. Circle rooms, I love that. Oh, and we're in like trios?
Yeah, and these are their rooms. And like none of the other ones have connecting hallways between the rooms.
That is very true.
And Wolverine, Jean, and Cyclops do.
That is absolutely
Like,
what's going on.
They're the only ones with the rooms linked by hallways.
Vulcan and Havoc, not fucking.
No. Well, I think
Wolfie
they're
and
brothers.
Cyclops.
I think Vulcan and Havoc are
fucking.
brothers, so
Never
it's good
mind.
they're not fucking.
Good, they're not fucking. They should not fuck.
Oh, Cable and Rachel are also related. So that might be the other reason they're the only ones
Okay.
fucking, is all the rest are related.
But Cable could fuck Havoc.
No, Havoc is Cable's uncle.
Okay, never mind.
Because Cable is Cyclops' son.
Is everyone else related to each other?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then that's fine.
But Wolverine could fuck Cable.
Wolverine could fuck. Well, I mean,
Cable's an adult man.
that's true.
Cable's an adult man from the
That's
future who was
true.
infected with the techno-organic
And
virus.
he never knew him as a child. Like they only knew each other as very much adults.
Fine, Cable could fuck Havoc.
Cable can fuck Havoc. Okay. Let Cable fuck his uncle. Let him fuck his uncle.
It depends. It also depends if they make a snicked is the sound his claws make.
Cable knows his uncle as a child, then no.
Oh wait, Cable knows them as kids. Well, no, Cable.
But he wouldn't know Wolverine as a kid.
No. Cable as a kid knows
Snicked.
them. So okay, you're right. Initially no. Initially Cable didn't know them, but now he does because they wanted to do X-Man. Because X-Man is also Cable.
Oh.
X-Man is Cable from another timeline.
Let Wolverine know young
But
kid.
But
oh,
Cable.
okay. Then they can't fuck.
No, but Cable is
That's a treat.
Cable is a. But isn't Cable Nathaniel from a timeline where he got taken as a baby? Like, there is a Nathaniel Summers who he knows. Okay, well then Teen Cable and Jean Grey can hook up when all of them were brought from the future and Iceman realized he was gay.
Wait, no. Cable is Jean's child.
Yeah.
They can't fuck.
Oh, you're right, not Jean. I take it back.
Like, they super cannot fuck.
That was a brain fart. I was just trying to think of a girl in the X-Men who was a teenager, and she was the one who came to mind.
Well, the question is, can Teen
Cable-
Cable fuck adult Cable?
Teen Cable could hook up with Jubilee. Or Kitty Pryde, then.
Fluval has his AO3 open.
Also, we're in a post-Game of Thrones culture. I don't know, man. I don't know what big media companies find acceptable anymore.
Oh my god. Who can ice cream fuck?
The other one.
The other one?
Ice cream can hook up with soft serve.
Bobby, have you tried
No.
not being a metaphor for sexual and gender minorities?
In X-Men 97, he's Madeline Pryor's biological
Oh,
kid, but
I still feel like that's weird. Cable can actually
Yeah,
bang
you're right.
literally everyone.
you're right. Jean is technically not related, not his mom, but
She's
genetically
the
his
Goblin
mom.
Queen.
Yeah, the Goblin Queen
She's
is
Goblin Queen.
The Goblin Queen is his biological mom, but she is a clone of Jean Grey.
Gonna be real. I think it would be weird to fuck a clone of one of your parents.
I'm not saying it wouldn't be weird. I'm
Well,
just saying
especially
it's,
if that clone is the same
thing.
age as your
Here's
parent.
the thing. I'm saying it's weirder. Because it's even weirder to not be able to hook up to someone, not because they're your parent, but because they're a clone of your parent who rules the Hell Realms, who was created because someone foretold that a union between your parents would create a powerful mutant. And then you lived in the future for a while.
Right? I feel like there's some self-suck that can happen.
Teen Cable could hook up with Cable for sure.
Good work done here. Good
Cable
work
could
done
hook
here.
up with Teen Cable, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, no, there's nothing normal about Cable. Cable can actually bang literally. I mean, well, it's hard to argue with the acronym.
Yeah.
So why don't we see that, in fact, yeah, two of you got it right. It was, in fact, Blastar. And the two who got it right were, of course, Bitch Chocolate Chip and Popsicle Walk Run. But Popsicle Walk Run... No, Bitch Chocolate Chip got it right the fastest, gaining 622 points, while Blue Bunny Balls' wrong streak continues, losing 895 points. A horrible fall from grace from Blue Bunny Balls. But Popsicle Walk Run is in first place.
Ooh.
With La Crema Helada in second, Bootleg Butter Pecan in third, Frozen Potato Treat in fourth, Ice Cream for Fluval in fifth.
Teen Cable, not 18. Good to know. So
Kitty Pryde could have at one point hooked up with him, but could no longer.
would self-suck... When does self-suck become not okay? Or alternatively,
I
when
mean,
is it ever okay?
The humans of the Marvel Universe would find it not okay anyway, because he's a mutant.
That is true. Dead last, just as I planned.
Cable self-sucks in a world that hates and fears him. Okay, self-suck not gay.
Not gay. Okay. When an adult self sucks off a legally minor self,
That's bad, for
not
sure.
okay.
Wait, you think it's not super okay in general? You think it would be bad to hook up with your time traveling other self or clone of yourself?
I don't know. I think maybe it would be fine.
I don't think I want to, but I mean, I
Yeah,
certainly-
like
look,
I don't know if either of my clones would want to.
I think it's all
but...
disgusting. I think it's all horribly disgusting.
Yeah.
Fluval find it all disgusting. But also, like, if you're basically the same person, I don't think any clone. I mean, no clone of me would want it.
What is your definition?
Oh, you're thinking like your Marilyn Manson stuff.
Oh.
Redactron, I'm not here. I'm here for ice cream. What is this? Oh yeah, the guy who voices Bastion in X-Men '97, Theo James, self-sucked in the Time Traveler's Wife TV show, and 1BBBR was there for that, I believe.
I knew a cat named Bastion,
Yeah.
and I was like, wait, what?
Oh, and Theo James is also the one of the assholes on White Lotus.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, his character's self-sucked. I see.
Yeah, his character self-sucked.
Reed Richards, Reed Richards does it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that would be bad.
No,
No,
that
yeah.
would be fine.
Well, pulling a muscle's annoying for you whenever it happens.
Yeah, but morally that's fine.
Pull that off the screen, though.
Regardless.
I mean, I think it's horrible if it brings you pleasure, but if you pull a muscle, I think it's okay.
Twincest, I also don't necessarily think's a problem. As long as they're both adults.
Man, Han Solo would hate you.
When is self-suck trivia? That's a
Never.
good question, Fluv.
Never. Oh, no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know what else is fine? Question number 8 of ice cream trivia.
Honestly, I think that they could have left your message.
Oh, I could have, absolutely. But which of these is a real... I wanted to show this Pikachu. Which of these is a real ice cream-themed Pokemon? Chocoladon, Friezelard, Vanillite, or Yokais?
Yokais.
I also just, if you're going to keep talking about self-suck, I like this haunting Pikachu in the background.
Well, now it feels weird.
Because it feels as cursed as that topic. Which of these is a real ice cream-themed Pokemon? Is it Chocoladon, Friezelard, Vanillite, or Yokais? What do you think the answer is, intern? Cornetto.
Wait, Nick Weiger used to tell self-suck stories.
Yeah.
Could he self-suck?
They can all be self-suck trivia if you play your cards. You
Like,
better
is he
not be.
flexible enough?
You better not be.
Me?
No, playing... No, you better not be
Oh.
self-sucking while you play our trivia.
Oh.
The term self-suck now sounds like random sounds to me. I've heard it too many times in a short time. He could and
Well,
can.
because there's time
No, he
sledding.
can't. He can't.
Self-suck. Oh, excellent. Well, good for him. Happy about that.
Wow,
Happy
he can
for
do...
him.
It's a combo of length and flexibility is his answer.
Once again,
What
happy
a-
for him.
That's the most tightly packed humble brag.
Right? Right? It's like, no, my dick's tiny. I'm just really, really flexible.
That's not what he's saying.
I,
That ain't what he's saying. But what he's saying is, which of these is a real ice cream themed Pokemon? Is it Chocoladon, Friezelard, Vanillite? or
Ooh.
yokais.
Misha Collins wanted to self-suck.
No. Misha Collins played a guy on Nip Tuck who wanted to remove ribs.
No, but I like that. It'd be like supernatural
Yeah.
self-suck.
Yeah.
Like, has the Tumblr community
Oh, hey, I
heard?
guess you just got to be handsome enough to say hard while you do it. I hate all of this.
Ah!
I think this is all just examples of disgusting third-dimensional being behavior. Ugh.
Self-succubus. Ooh.
Let's see.
Ooh.
3 of you said Chocoladon. 1 of you said Friezelard. 4 of you said Vanillite. 3 of you said Yokais. What do you think it is, intern?
I like Chocoladon most,
Yeah?
but it's probably Vanillite.
It is Vanillite.
Ugh.
Nope, that's not what's happening. No, that's not what's happening, Missy. Honestly, how dare you suggest it? How dare you?
Look.
No, don't do that. Oh, you're reading that comment, I see.
Look. Don't fuck.
Yeah,
Okay, Fluv.
no one should.
That's true. It's grotesque third-dimensional being behavior.
Yep, it's beneath me, not in the sexual way.
Ah, Fluval tops.
Vanillite. Fuck, no. Ugh. Vanillite is an ice-type Pokemon introduced in Gen 5. It evolves into, Vanillish and Vanillux.
Oh, he needs a
Yeah.
wait. He needs a
He needs
penis
his penis.
reduction.
He needs
so
his
that-
penis to be made so small that he can't self-suck anymore.
Fluval tops.
Ugh, I don't like this. It is not canon. It
That
is
is a
not
very cute
canon at
creature.
all. No, it is canon that I think all this stuff is disgusting and unnecessary. Third-dimensional being behavior that's as beneath me as food consumption. Yeah, Vanillite is cute, and look at it without the snow. The snow is not. It looks like this when it loses its snow.
Oh, it's
Vanillite is a small
adorable.
Pokemon with a head covered in snow, overall resembling. I agree, Wiz. Overall resembling soft serve vanilla ice cream in a cup or wafer cone. Beneath this lies its actual head, which is made of the same icy material as its body. It has dark blue eyes, a dark blue mouth, and light blue crystals on its cheeks. Its small body is adorned with specks of ice and has stubby arms.
Do not come. Do not come.
Kamala Harris is here?
Ah! In the trolley problem situation where leaving the lever alone kills one man, mid self-suck, pulling the lever kills a man eating an ice cream cone, Fluval kills both men.
Absolutely, I
Yep. Yep.
do. Vanillix is a two-headed Pokemon with swirled white snow. There resembles 2 scoops of ice cream. Of iced cream. And yeah, it can use the beat up move. Oh, what type is it? It's an ice type. And it's equally male and equally female. 50% male, 50% female in its population.
Blog, that's what you get for being a lowly third-dimensional being.
That's on you, blog.
It's on you for being corporeal.
Get better. Get good at holding things.
Get good. Get good at
and not
not
hitting your face.
being
But
corporeal.
Blue Bunny Balls is on a redemption arc because they got that right the fastest, getting 924 points. Wow, Popsicle Walk Run lost the most points, losing 790, meaning that now in first it's La Crema Helada. In second, Popsicle Walk Run. In third, Bootleg Butter Pecan. In fourth, Frozen Potato Treat. In fifth, Ice Cream for Fluval. In sixth, Ish and Ben and Jerry's. In seventh, Sonic Pop's Melty Eyeballs. In eighth, Saw Gelatarra. In ninth, Gelato Pala Koala. In 10th, Blue Bunny Balls. In 11th, Cookies and Cream is Come. In 12th, Mothman's Milkman. In 13th, I'm not lactose free, but check out my Thaco. In 14th, more like Big Fart. In 15th, Cum Cream. In 6th, Haagen-Dazs Nuts. In 17th, Bitch Chocolate Chip. In 18th, Neapolitan. And in 9th, Ice Cream Headache Zone.
He's just
Goofball
a silly
Saw
little
is so
guy.
fun.
He's just a silly little guy.
With the
Lies.
Rhino.
Deception.
Lies. Burgullet.
Burgullet will know.
Burgullet will know the truth.
Burgullet.
Burgullet. Lies. Deception.
Ah!
Lies. Deception.
Ah!
Lies. Deception.
Fluval. Oh, Fluval.
Oh, Fluval. Oh, Fluval.
You can't get me. This is like that bit where the guy got slapped in the face until the audience didn't react.
Yeah, it is. Revolution is not for the sane. It is for the
And that is why a clown showing hole at 4 a.m. will defeat the Trump administration.
Yes, you must show home. Take back Assange la Terra diet. And now we go to our penultimate ice cream trivia 2 question. What?
Just revolution is not for the sane, it's for the silly.
Revolution is not for the sane, it is for... Well, revolution is not for the sane, it's for the silly.
Oh.
Ice cream night got wild, says H-Dub, and so will question 9. In 1995's Ice Cream Man, blank plays a murderous ice cream man who uses human flesh in his recipes. This is a Star Trek actor. But is it Armin Shimmerman, Clint Howard, David Warner, or John Delancey? Which Star Trek actor plays a murderous ice cream man in the 1995 film Ice Cream Man, which Missy has seen?
Oh, then do you know the answer, Missy?
Do you know the answer, Missy? They didn't hear that. Hell yeah, says Redactron. Hell yeah. Easiest question, says Blogtoven. Good, because this is letting you build up points, so maybe you'll have something to wager. No, I have seen it, but I don't know it. Wow. Wow.
Well, now that we're almost done, Missy, you have seen this person on Star Trek.
You have seen this person on Star Trek.
You have seen them on Star Trek. Does that give you a hint?
2 of you said Armin Shimmerman. 10 of you said Clint Howard. None of you said
Fools!
David Warner. 2 of you said John Delancey.
Fools!
Of course it's Clint Howard. Of course it's Clint Howard. The correct answer is, in fact, Clint Howard. And more like Big Fart got it right the fastest, getting 924 points, while Bitch Chocolate Chip got it wrong the fastest, losing 799 points.
Who are those other people?
Armin Shimmerman is Quark.
Okay.
John Delancey is Q.
Okay.
And David Warner is... he's St. John Talbot in The Final Frontier, Gorkon in The Undiscovered Country, and Madred in Next Generation.
Oh, okay.
And then he reprised the role of Gorkon in the Klingon Academy. The move with that was
Tranya.
to have an obscure-ish character, like actor, to try to throw people off.
Tranya was grapefruit juice.
There are 4 lights.
Tranya was grapefruit juice, and little Clint Howard disliked it, so he had to
He's the torturer.
pretend that he wasn't disgusted by the Tranya.
He's the torturer in the There Are 4 Lights episode.
4 lights.
So this is the Ice Cream Man.
Just like any other. It was a city just like any other. With kids just like anywhere.
Anybody for ice cream?
But when a brand new ice cream man comes to town,
Just for you.
Yeah.
Ice cream dude's pretty freaky.
there goes the neighborhood.
Who's there?
Happy day, Nurse Wharton.
There's something weird going on here.
I'm fixing up a little party for you.
I fixed up a little
Start
party.
Disappearing.
Hello, puppy.
Right? I love that he has the barred window on the van. Yes, he did
Lose
just
their
kill the
way.
dog.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
So kind to the little children.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
And a man of mystery.
Something about how she says so...
I'm not.
Little children. Kind to little children.
In my head, it hears, "You're so kind to little children, but not the British children."
I'm not gonna
Not the British
And a
children.
man of mystery
Kind to the children, but not the British children.
conjures up his own brand of mischief.
You can't run from the ice cream man.
What do we do?
When your parents don't believe you.
It very much feels like an FMV game, yeah.
When the police can't help you.
Emergency. Repeat, emergency.
Kids can do anything.
You two are playing cops and robbers.
That's
If
true.
you just believe in friendship,
We're doing this. The 3 of us.
you'll always find your courage.
And it's weird because the trailer makes it look like so much like it's supposed to, and I think it is supposed to be a kids movie, but like
They may look
it feels like it's an Are You Afraid of the Dark episode.
but adventure
Yeah.
doesn't get any bigger.
I would describe this as if the stuff wasn't very
The Ice
good.
Cream Man, Clint Howard, Olivia Hussey, David Naughton,
Ah.
Oh yeah. Also,
and David Warner.
that's David Warner.
Who's David Warner?
We just talked about it. The torturer in There Are Four Lights.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
David Warner's in it, but he's not the Ice Cream Man. That was the other fake out. It's because he's the priest in it, not Ice Cream Man.
The Ice Cream Man. He's a scream.
Goosebumps.
So, the Ice Cream Man is actually like not a guy in it.
Oh, it's like he's like a demon.
Yeah, he's like a demon who jumps from host to host. Or like it's like the truck is haunted. So during the night, so like there's a local ice cream man named Butch Brickle is kind of evil, and then like that kid at the end also sort of becomes evil. It's like some Buffy shit. Yeah.
Isn't The Host a different movie?
Yeah. It's the
It's
Stephanie
Fallen for kids.
kinda. It's the Stephanie Meyer movie, The Host.
Oh.
It's also a Bong Joon-ho movie.
Yeah.
The Bong Joon-ho one is like a monster movie with like a giant tentacle creature and stuff.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, Armin's in Buffy. Armin is the principal in Buffy.
Oh.
He's great. He's
Okay.
great in Buffy.
Great in Buffy.
Great in Star Trek. He's great in everything.
One of the best.
Yeah, and he's Quark.
And he's Quark.
But you know where he's not? Is our leaderboard. Ice La Crema Helada is in first. Sonic Pop's Melty Eyeballs in second. Popsicle Walk Around in third. So hateable in Buffy. Absolutely. In fourth. Oh no, Cookies and... Yeah, no. Yeah. In fourth is Blue Bunny Balls. And in fifth, Sa Gelatarra. He's great in everything, like how fudge is good in every ice cream. Well, more like Big Fart got that right the fastest, getting 924 points, while Bitch Chocolate Chip got it wrong the fastest, losing 799 points. But you know, that was our penultimate question, which means now it's time to wager your points. This is a question about ice cream. That's
Ooh.
your helpful hint. He's great in
Good
everything,
hint.
like Self-Suck.
Now, everyone does need to wager all of their points.
Well, if you have any honor, you'll wager all your points.
If you have no honor, Fluval will kill you.
Oh, yeah. No, if you don't wager all your points, I'll blow your planet up. So, you should wager all your points. It's what I would do. The planet you save. Look, wager all your points. The planet you save just might be your own.
Oh.
Anyway, here's your trivia. Which of these is a real ice cream dessert on the DC Comics Superheroes Cafe menu? Clark's Secret Identity, Cream Lantern, Ice So Serious, or Joker's Yog Hurt You? Which of these is a real ice cream dessert on the DC Comics Superheroes Cafe menu? Clark's Secret Identity, Cream Lantern, Ice So Serious, or Joker's Yog Hurt You? Oh, right. I hate trivia. Oh, this menu. Always two there are. No more, no less. A Marvel and a DC. Yeah, we're ending on a menu question. I went with the one that made the least sense.
The Joker's Yog Hurt You.
But what of Image Comics, sir?
Sir, could you spare some Image Comics?
You could have like Spawn Sorbet.
Ooh.
Spawn's Hellfire Sorbet, and it's like bright green, like the fire around Spawn. Savage Dragon.
Hell boysenberry.
That's Dark Horse.
Oh.
The Killing Yogurt. Invincible is Image. Blueberry Yogurt.
The Wicked and the Divine Sunday.
Yeah, The Wicked and the Divine Sunday. The
Ice Cream Sandwich Blade.
Yeah, for Witchblade. The Invincible is better than what I said. The Young Blood.
Jupiter's Sorbaticus.
Yeah, like Jupiter's Legacy. That is wild. That there was that we could have had a Faith movie. But now let's see what you all picked. Cream Lantern sounds like something else. 5 of you said Clark's Secret Identity. 4 of you said Cream Lantern. 3 of you said Ice So Serious. 0 of you said Joker's Yog Hurt You. What if I told you there's 2 correct answers on this
I think Joker's
question?
Yog Hurt is real.
It is.
Because that's not clever enough for Fluval to have come up with it.
The correct answers are Clark's Secret Identity and Joker's Yog Hurt You. I made up Cream Lantern and Ice So Serious. You can see here, the Clark's Secret Identity is an ice cream novelty that looks kind of like a drumstick. There's the I'm Batman, which is a popsicle, ice cream bar that looks like Batman, and the Gone in a Flash popsicle ice cream bar. And then Justice is served softly, the Hokkaido Milk Soft Serve ice cream, and you can choose which hero's cone you get.
Ice So Serious was in another trivia app?
Probably.
Could it have been one of the ones you came up with?
Probably. And they have gelato, the Strawberry Supergirl, the Dark Knight Sorbet, the Batmobile, Joker's Yog Hurt You, Harley's Lychee Rose, and the Smallville Maple. And the classic Caper ice cream has Batman, which is lychee strawberry, Wonder Woman, which is Korean strawberry milk,
69.
Superman, which is Choco hazelnut popcorn ice cream, the Bat Signal, which is dark chocolate sorbet, the Superman Icon, which is hazelnut, the Harley Quinn, which is lemon lime, and the Joker, which is green tea marshmallow. And these are
Marshmallow.
Mamma mia. The Joker, baby.
The Joker. The reefer bring the Joker out of me.
The reefer bring the Joker out of me.
The reefer bring the Joker out of me.
Detective Creamix is very good.
That is good.
Yeah, I'm not seeing Ice So Serious on anything else.
District of Creamlumbia.
Scary hamburger.
Ice
cream face. Wait.
Cream face.
Wait, clay face.
Cream face.
I don't know. Now let's see who won our game of trivia. In third place, it's none other than Cookies and Cream is Calm with 2,586 points. In second place, it's a Blue Bunny Balls with 3,331. And in first place, it's none other than Popsicle Walk Run with 3,448 points. Congratulations to Popsicle Walk Run. Don't you worry, we'll send you a little something at some point, but for now, you get this. And it looks like, wait, La Crema Helada didn't wager everything, so here's your planet. did wager everything because
Okay.
they have honor.
Good.
And so did Saw Gelaterra.
Good.
But, it looks like Ish and Ben and Jerry's didn't, so...
Oh.
And then one more as a treat. And we'll see you next week for another exciting episode of Grand Trivia. But you don't have to wait until then to see something on this very channel.
Oh, that's true.
Because you should be sure to join us this Friday for It's a Goddamn World of Dolls, live from Los Angeles. Maybe.
Probably.
And it'll hopefully be a doll haul, but we'll see. You didn't. Yeah, you got... Let's see. How many did you get right, Popsicle Walk Run? You got 7 out of 10 correct.
Ooh.
And we'll see you next week for a trivia topic yet to be revealed. But we'll see you then because we have your coordinates.
Here he comes. Swimming closer than farther away.